What is up, guys? Gangster Jeweler here. So today we are going to be working on, got the tags in there. I done cut the tags off of it. But today we are going to be working on a ring that, if I can get this in focus, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about here. Let me check this camera real quick, make sure. Come on, dang it. Get it. Catch it. Hold on, let me try it different. Oh, no wonder why. Never mind. That's probably why. Alright, let's try this again. So right there, you can see we're missing, that's probably about a 7-pointer. It's a pretty big stone that's missing out of there. And you can see why it came out, prong's gone on it. But we're going to see if we can't find a stone to fit in there. We'll build us a prong on there. And then, yeah. Hopefully all goes fairly smooth. So let's go ahead and we need some tweezers, first thing. And we need to do some digging here. Got to try to find us a stone that will work in here. It's a fairly big stone. It's about a 7-pointer. That's a pretty big damn diamond, man. Well, I say big comparative to, it's not like a 1/4 carat or a half, but it's almost a 10-pointer. And you know, the higher up you get, the more expensive they are, man. You know, and it's crazy with the way the price of gold is right now and stuff. Then you get people, you know, you charge them, and then sometimes, you know, a lot of people, I don't overcharge, man. As a matter of fact, I probably don't even charge enough. But even for what I do charge, you get people that are like, oh, why is this so much? It's like, gold's at like 3,000 an ounce, and diamonds aren't cheap either, man. You know, if you want to buy gold, and you're gonna have to repair it at some point. So if you don't like the upkeep on it, don't get it. That's all I can tell you. That's my advice. Because diamonds and gold are not cheap. They just aren't. What we're doing right now is we're just trying to see if we can find one that'll match pretty close and is the right size. Stick that in there. Come on. It actually looks pretty good. Actually don't look half bad, believe it or not. Let me take a look at it in the light here real quick. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, I think we got us a stone there. Looks good. Needs to be cleaned a little bit. It's a little dirty, but that'll clean up in the ultrasound. It's going to get dirty anyways once we put a prong on it. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright. So now what we need to do is close that, and we need to head over to our other desk here. Now that we got a stone sitting in there. And we need to build a prong on this bad boy. Got to build us a prong. So let's go ahead and get set up here. Now, because we have that stone loose in there, we're not going to put flux. I usually don't put flux for prongs because what happens is flux will bubble up, and a lot of times it'll bubble that stone out of there. So 9 times out of 10, occasionally I will, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to put flux on it. I'm just going to weld it without the flux. And I usually don't have much of an issue with that. Takes a little practice though. I don't advise it if you're just starting out trying to do prongs without flux, but you'll find that the flux will bubble the stone up, and then you got to start all over. You got to get it reseated back in there and everything. So, all right, let's go ahead and heat that up. Let that burn off. We need to turn this a little bit like that. And we need to cut us a little bit of solder here. Just a tiny little bit. You don't need a super big piece. And it looks like I'm going to have to get some white gold and yellow gold soon, because there's what's left of my white gold. There's what's left of my yellow gold. 10 karat hard and white anyways. Got plenty of the 14, but 10 karat not so much. Alright, so let's go ahead and first of all, let me get you guys zoomed in here. First things first, zoom in. And we're going to see if we can't build us a prong here. See if I can get you guys set up. Get you guys in focus. Try to keep you in focus the best I can. Okay. Oh, you bizotch. She is not... Now, we're not worried about putting heat to these stones because they are diamonds. Diamonds can take heat, so we're not worried about that. We need a little bit more fire, though. That we do need. Trying to wait for this to focus back in for you guys quick. I think it's focused back in. Oh no, it's hard to tell. There we go. I think we got it on there, guys. I think we do. Let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. They're diamonds, so we're not worried about dipping it in water. We're not really too concerned with that. All right, let me zoom you guys back out here a little bit. There we go. So now, here's what we're looking at. Right there. And I don't think I like that too well. That might be on there pretty good. It's hard to... Let me see. Let me get a pick here. Let's grab a pick. Let's take a look. Come on, get in focus, will you? This camera is going to be the death of me before it's over with. Yeah, that's solid in there. That is solid. Okay. Heck yeah. Alright guys, we got ourselves a prong on there. Alright, let's go ahead and smooth that out a little bit, kind of make it look uniform again. Hold on, I'm sorry guys, I got to adjust you a little bit here. Yeah, that's a nice prong there. Come on, focus. You can see our prong right there. We still need to make it a little more uniform though. Alright guys, I believe we're ready to go polish this thing up. Got that prong on there pretty good. Yeah, looks good. It looks a little ugly right now, but it won't look so bad once we get it cleaned up. But I'm going to pause the video, I'm going to go buff this thing, and we'll come back and look at the finished product, guys. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back with that ring. You can see we got all of our stones back in there. We got all of our prongs back together. Let's see, where's the one? This is the one we rebuilt. You remember that was missing completely earlier. But it's in there now. Got a stone in there. So we're back in action again. Got the rest of the ring polished and cleaned. But that was a fairly simple repair, y'all. But this is the Gangster Jeweler. If you'd like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. If you'd like, leave a tip or donation. The link for that will be down in the description, although it's not required. Just kind of helps the channel grow. And this camera is going to be the death of me because it keeps wanting to lose focus. But at any rate, yeah, if you would like to leave a tip or donation, you can. The link for that will be down in the description. Although it's not required, just helps the channel grow. And you can see the little sizing beads in there. I'm not really a big fan of those, but some people are. You know, to each their own. I can do them if you want them done, you know. But at any rate, yeah, this is the Gangster Jeweler. If you'd like and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. I've already done the tip donation spiel. If you'd like for me to do your repairs, you can visit my Etsy shop, which I'll have the link for that down in the description. And then also, if you would, if you're looking to buy jewelry in the Jacksonville area, I highly recommend Money Miser on Blanding Boulevard. And if you're not in the Jacksonville area and you're looking to buy jewelry online, I recommend Stellar Jewelry. Hey, somebody help us, get us a T-Mobile, hurry up, we need a new camera. What the hell's wrong with you people? This camera sucks. Keeps losing focus. There we go. Anyways, man, we're gonna have to deal with it for a little while. This sucks. Alright. Well, at any rate, guys, this is the Gangster Jeweler. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you'd like to check out my Twitch, god dang, that's getting worse. There we go. Okay. Yeah, if you'd like to, not Twitch, my Kick and TikTok live stream, they're more like reaction and gaming type stuff and different things. Not really jewelry related, but if you want to check that out, I have links for those down in the description as well. Other than that, guys, I think that about covers everything. We got a 7-point stone replaced, got us a prong in there. Looks good. So at any rate, guys, this is Gangster Jeweler. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, y'all.